am not a roller coaster guy, so I don't go to amusement parks ever unless we go to Disney World, right? So I haven't been to Six Flags in about 19 years. Let me tell you about the last time I was at Six Flags, and OG Bert Show listeners will remember this.
I love how you were reminiscing and you went back there in your mind as we were walking out of the park and you looked back where the incident went down.
There's probably not even enough time in here to tell you guys the entire story, but we decided that we were going to team up with Six Flags, and this was when it was a baby Bert Show, man. Nobody really knew us.
This is like 20 years ago.
20 years ago. So we were really starting to grow. So we got together with Six Flags and we're like, hey, we would really like to do a free Six Flags Day with Bert Show listeners. Well, at the time, Six Flags probably looked at how many listeners we had, which is about 14. And they were like, oh, yeah, for sure. You guys give us all this publicity on the Bert Show and on your radio station, and you're going to do a broadcast, and your ratings suck? Yeah, this is a win-win all the way around. So this was, like I said, 18, 19 years ago. I'm not exactly sure what year, but it was before internet. It was before X. It was before Instagram. So when things went viral, it was truly word of mouth, right? So we go on and we start telling our listeners, like, if you get there between 6 and 8 a.m., all of you guys, free for the entire day. Stay as long as you want.
And you're doing a live broadcast from there, too.
Doing a live broadcast from there. So word of mouth started spreading around Atlanta. And my good friend, Franksky, who was working at V103 at the time, talked about it on his show a lot. Franksky was huge at the time. We were teeny. Well, it became such a headache for Atlanta. So many people showed up to this free day that tried to that we shut down all the major highways in Atlanta getting into Six Flags. It was the top story on every newscast in Atlanta because it was such a pain in the ass. People were missing medical like appointments with their doctors. They missed flights, and it was all because of this little radio station.
Like, it was gridlock. Like, yeah, we have bad traffic here, but this is unlike, like, people were getting out of their cars and walking down the highway.
Wow.
It was, nobody was moving. It was complete gridlock.
And it's Frank's fault because it was his listeners that showed up. I walked through that park 9 times, and not one person said, hey, Bert. It was all Franksky's fault. Now, the sidebar to this is I can't even remember how we got into this. I don't know if, I'm not exactly sure. But we had a bit where I was supposed to kiss a Bert Show listener's mom or somebody that she knows who was 70 years old for 60 seconds. Okay? Her name was Frieda. So we're doing this live broadcast, and again, I can't remember what the setup on was. But yeah, I gave her a kiss, and Frieda went in, man.
She went for us?
There was tongue. There was tongue.
Really?
Yes.
Frieda went in. And I only know this because I went to lunch yesterday after our reunion, and the girl that I'm dating right now, I was telling her about Six Flags, and I said, oh, you got to see this, man. 20 years ago, we did blah, blah, blah. I had to kiss Frieda for 60 seconds. So I am showing her the video. You guys, I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I think I remember that when Frieda went in, that I was having like a whole bunch of people in my head say, be nice.
Be gentle.
Be gentle.
Be a gentle lover.
Embrace this. So I'm equally as passionate as Frieda is. And they got close-ups of like what seemed to me like a tongue swap for 60 seconds.
It was so gross.
So
Oh, they've stopped! Wow. I'm not sure. How are we doing on time here? Because this is getting deep.
There's been 30 seconds left, guys. You're halfway there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Halfway there.
Hey, Melissa, I can't see where are Bert's hands because Frieda
I'm not
is.
sure.
He is stroking her back. He's got his arms around her.
Oh, my God. This is crazy.
He's got one hand on the back of her neck.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
are we
this
at
is
60
crazy.
seconds
I
yet?
mean, it was
Jeff, seriously.
60s. Oh, 9. I'm sorry. 8, 7, 6,
I'm showing this girl at lunch yesterday, right? And she's as appalled really as I am. She's laughing, but she's appalled. And after lunch, she had to go on her way. So I went in for a kiss and she said no. She said she couldn't get the vision out of her head.
No, I'm good.
Pass on that one.
Don't worry about it.
So I don't know if we want to post that from 20 years ago, but it is.
What do you mean? I don't know. It's being posted.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
The Bert Show.